Traffic calming, it works. It works. It reduces reckless driving, and that's more than just conjecture. We have the numbers to show it.
Traffic calming and reckless driving remain key issues for Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson as he gave his State of the City address earlier today.
The city has implemented several projects already, from narrowing lanes, bump outs, raised crosswalks, and more are coming. The mayor says 45 other projects are coming this year. TMJ4 has covered many of these traffic calming measures during our Project Drive Safer initiative. Some people tell us the projects are desperately needed, while others remain skeptical.
So tonight, Ben Jordan is going in depth on whether stakeholders feel that the huge push to re-engineer the roads is really making a difference.
I still feel unsafe on the roads.
Celia Jackson is one of Milwaukee's biggest voices in the fight against reckless driving.
On any given occasion that I am driving, I see somebody driving behind me on my bumper. I see people passing on the right.
Her frustrations haven't faded, especially after a week in which 2 Milwaukee crashes claimed 3 lives.
I see people that are speeding. I don't really see it slowing down.
While Celia supports the city taking a multi-pronged approach to make the streets safer, she thinks it's too early to tell if re-engineering roads is making a significant difference.
I mean, I think that maybe on some level they're having some impact, but when you look at the serious crashes that we do see, it's really hard for people to fully embrace and grasp that they're making that kind of difference.
After a record 50 traffic calming projects last year, the city is doubling down with nearly as many this year. Ever since these traffic calming projects have really picked up, have you noticed a difference in the amount of reckless driving in the city?
I think the data is starting to show that there is a difference. Crashes have gone down slightly. We're still seeing far too many serious and fatal crashes, but yeah, we're starting to see a difference.
Mike Amsden with the Department of Public Works says the proof is in the data. Each time a road or an intersection is identified for a traffic calming project, DPW studies the effectiveness of the investment before and after that project is done. Changes to this stretch of Lapham Boulevard resulted in a significant reduction in overall speed. The average speed went from 30 to 25 miles per hour. And get this, 0% of drivers were caught going at least 10 over the limit. Amsden says this section of East Oklahoma Avenue is another example of encouraging results, most notably a 37% decrease in the number of drivers above the speed limit. While 2022 came with a surge in speed humps, 2023 brought all sorts of concrete bump outs. Amsden says the approach for 2024 won't focus on one type of intervention.
It's really trying to address each individual street and each individual problem with whatever makes the most sense. That could be speed humps, that could be more bump outs, that could be, taking streets and putting them on what we call a road diet, where we go from 4 lanes to 3 or 2 lanes.
As DPW moves forward with efforts to force drivers to slow down one project at a time, Celia thinks the city needs to do a better job of explaining why certain streets are selected and whether the changes are working.
It would be really very helpful for members of this community to have a better understanding of why these designs are being made, why they are in particular locations, and why the community needs to work with the Department of Public Works and the City of Milwaukee in order to address the issue of reckless driving.
Reporting in Milwaukee, Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.